What's up? What's up? We back again. Good to see everybody this morning. We back again. Shout out to everybody that's in shout out to everybody that's in good spirits, man. Everybody that's in good health, just everybody that's okay. A lot of stuff going on out here, y'all. I think it's designed for people to lose their mind. So, we gonna stay focused around here. What's up, y'all? Good to see everybody this morning. We are back again. We back. Another day, y'all. This day's flying. Christmas coming up. It's cold. It's freezing. What's up, y'all? Shout out to everybody that's up. What's good, Punches? What's up? What's up, bro? What's up? Shout out to everybody that's tapped in. Shout out to everybody that's catching this live, everybody catching this replay. We just gonna get into it. It's a lot going on. So much going on, man. It's a lot of stuff can't be spoken about. A lot of stuff, like I say, you just gotta watch. We gotta talk. I've been telling you, I've been trying to keep up with certain things. Like you got the Arctic blast, but you also had a major flood on the West Coast. But this the thing. The West Coast had a Hurricane Katrina, but that was 5 days ago. So we gotta look at that. It's rivers overflowing. And then that's on the West Coast. On the East Coast, y'all know what's going on. It's freezing. It's a lot going on. Planes getting knocked out, sky, but ships getting bombed. And we got to talk about Mr. REINER and his wife. They were found slaughtered in their house. And come to find out, it was their son that did it. But what I didn't know, I saw it this morning. I didn't know. Allegedly, the O's, the O's, right? The O's were supposed to be going to his house. They were supposed to be seeing that. That's their friend. You know what I'm saying? That's their friend. We're going to leave it at that. So allegedly, they're supposed to go see their friend that day. That's what was said. So we're going to get into it, man. We're just going to get into it, y'all. Shout out to the replay gang. Appreciate everybody that leaves comments, everybody that donates, everybody that gets memberships, everybody that participates in the laughter, whatever, y'all. I appreciate everybody that tap in every day, whether it's for a minute. It don't matter. All right, let's go. We're going to get into it. Now, this is what I didn't know. Now, I know a lot of y'all heard about it, and some people don't know who he is, but he was a Hollywood film director. He was a Hollywood film director. Not only that, he go back before that. Check it out. Like I tell you with the other celebrities, they advance in the game. They don't just stay actors their whole life. They get into producing films. So this is the guy right here from Archie Bunker. So I ain't know that. That's him. Because Archie Bunker, All in the Family was the opposite of Sanford and Son. You know how Fred Sanford got Lamont? Well, Archie Bunker, he was Lamont. You know what I'm saying? But y'all know how it went down. So my point is this, man. That was him that him and his wife got unalived. So, but I want to show y'all how and for some people in Hollywood, they always have a career. Like Ron Howard, after Happy Days, still got a career. I told you, it's only one department where it end up bad and sad for them. And you're going to see. I don't think you ever probably seen an actor in black entertainment in the end become a successful producer. They get in the film, they get into producing and doing stuff, but it'd be like a fad. They don't do it for career. Meaning other people in Hollywood, like see him, he had a longer career as a film director than as a damn actor. You know what I'm saying? Just like Ron Howard. Ron Howard has done so many big movies way past the Happy Days era. So I'm gonna show you how it's always about evolving in this game. So I'm just saying that because I didn't even know he was still around. I didn't even know that was him. So yeah, he was a big film director. A lot of movies you like, he filmed, but I'm here to tell y'all something. Some people just got bad karma on them, man. They just got a lot of bad karma on them. It was with the woke movement too. So like I said, man, it just stuff happening. People be just living a certain way, man. Like I say, man, people need to just live at peace and just chill out, man. I just think some people got bad karma on them. That's why people crashing in cars. I just feel like people mind ain't right, and people living certain lifestyles. Meaning their own son took them out. So get it? Their own son took them out. So their son could have been a straight weirdo, and I think that's what he was. Man, mind you, we were just talking about the Mendez brothers. I think it's something like that. Anyway, let's go. Tragic twist of fate. The O's were hours from meeting with REINER and his wife before discovering they were unalived. So there you have it. This is Michelle on Jimmy Kimmel explaining the story. I'm willing to bet they probably might be terrified. That's like, imagine you going to see your friends get slayed before you go see it. You supposed to go see them that day or whatever, and you find out they got slayed. Michelle shared their plans as she spoke about REINER, her longtime friend, on Jimmy Kimmel Live on Monday night. We've known them for many, many years, and we were supposed to be seeing them last night. And we got the news. The former First Lady told Kimmel. Slaughtered. All right. Barack and Michelle were set to meet with director REINER and his wife Michelle on Sunday night before it emerged that the couple had been found stabbed to death in their Los Angeles home. So, like I've been telling people, man, just by the public, just by news, Hollywood has been catching a lot of hell. Period. They're crashing financially. They never pay. I tell you, that strike was to affect a lot. He's a director, he's just like Harvey Weinstein. It's just like he wasn't doing what Harvey was doing, but he's one of the faces that run the show when it comes to the movies. Boy, oh boy. What? This their son got jacked up. So we spoke about a lot of this stuff. When I say things like, we're in a time now where certain things just not going to be announced. If you don't know what's going on, you just don't know. Like when you start seeing children slaying their parents and stuff like that, they told you that was a sign of a particular time. So like I said, me and others, we already knew what time it is. That's why I say that. I always know what time it is. Because when you start seeing sons that slaying their parents, but I already know this ain't nothing new. This has been happening for a minute. Past couple years, this been happening. Like the two twins that slayed their dad over the phone. No, this been going on for a minute. Because we also have I tell y'all, we got a different human now. We got a different human that don't comprehend things. Then they're savages. Meaning it's like an animal. They give birth to this animal, but the animal don't comprehend that that's the parents. And you're supposed to love them. Like we in the world like that, y'all. And a lot of y'all know that. I want to say I'm not stupid. A lot of grown-ups are scared of their kids. I know that for a fact. I want to say a lot of y'all been knew better than to touch that phone. Y'all been knew better than to touch them kids' phone because you scared what they gonna do to your ass. That's right. It's the truth, y'all. It's the truth. Because since them kids couldn't get disciplined, they got worse and they got worse. And I was able to see, no, parents scared of their damn kids. I saw that with my own eyes. Parents scared. Parents scared to say no. They scared to discipline. Now, I was about to say, you're not even putting hands on them. Parents scared to check their kids. Parents scared to tell their kids, shut up. See what I'm saying? I done seen it already for the past couple years, y'all. So I know what's up. When it comes to parenting, it's always excuses. And rewards for what? Failure. Parents don't even be thorough enough to say, no, you're not getting nothing. I ain't got to whip your ass. No, you ain't getting nothing. I'm going to let you be a bum a whole year, 2 years straight. That's what happened to people like me, all right? My parent had a lot of way to discipline me. I'm trying to tell you, no. My mother had a way to fix me. When you think you're so grown, you're going to do what you want, guess what? You're not getting nothing. Everything you love, you're not getting it. That was the whole thing. Get it? That's what happened. At 16, cut off. Christmas came, I got it clear. I told you that the other day. It's Christmas season. On Christmas Day, when I ain't getting nothing, everybody else got, I knew, man, you cut off, bro. They shitted on me, straight shitted on me. But I got it clear, y'all. Because what? I thought I was so grown. I want to be this and that and third. They said, all right, you so grown, then get your own Christmas shit. I'm telling y'all. So a lot of this stuff we see was created. It was accepted. It was accepted because we spoke about all this. Kids don't respect their parents, period. They don't. They just don't. So what you don't get is as they get older, yeah, some of them gonna try to unalive your ass as they get older. Shut up, not push your ass down the stairs. Take your stuff. Abuse your ass. You're going to be 50, though. You're going to be 60. They're going to be abusing your ass. That's right, 30, 40. They're going to, trust me. No, y'all, it's a behavior and a psychological thing when you don't discipline them kids. Meanwhile, that's why in the street, somebody put their ass in the ground. That's right. A lot of kids got taken out. I'd say this. A lot of your children, or not just children, a lot of people's kids got smoked in the streets and buried because they was never disciplined right. And the streets will discipline you. Yes, they will. Meaning, when that young man, he grew up cursing his mom out, but now he's 30-something, 40, he think he's going to be in a world like that. No. There's a reason why a lot of people go before their time, y'all. That also goes into what you heard about when you go against your parents. Because, see, let me show you the other side of that. People that don't respect their parents, guess what? They don't respect nobody. That's why I say, in the end, those type of people get dealt with in the street anyway. They get dealt with outside their home. Anything outside your households, I call it the streets. So, like I said, you shelter, these people be sheltered, but it creates a certain type of mentality that they can't be checked or they can do whatever they want in this world. And it starts from home, y'all. Everything starts from home. When a young man is a bully, why is he a bully? He might get his ass beat at home, or he don't got no food at home. His parents don't buy him shit, and he like to abuse other kids that have. You know, everything comes from home. Your home is your laboratory. That's where you teach and all your science projects take place. And then you let somebody out that laboratory call your kids, your children, and we come out that lab and we be other things that we're not supposed to be. Meaning, your raising determines who you're going to be. All right? I'm just saying that as a sidebar because this pattern of people slaying their parents, this is a trend. This has been going on for a minute. So I be wanting a lot of people to know that. And it's always the parents that so-called love Junior so much and they never spank Junior. Junior always turn on their ass in the end. It's the same way like that with daughter. I seen it with my own eyes, y'all. That the beloved child that spared the most, y'all know that the family always got the favorite, but somehow that favorite child always flips the script when they get older. I seen it happen, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So this how it works. Look, man, it's certain people in your family that spoil it for your whole family. You see what he just did? He just ruined his whole family by that way he slayed his family. See that? A weirdo. That's the son. That's the son. But they also was with the woke movement, and they were very much into politics. There are some of the people and others who felt like the country is so messed up and everything is so messed up, and we are all doomed. We all doomed. But it's just funny. Hollywood was the main people saying we doomed, but meanwhile, they've been the main ones like catching a lot of hell. No, y'all just doomed. It ain't everybody. I told California them a long time ago. We spoke about this last year, California. Y'all have created your own energy, and it's strictly demonic. Meaning nobody feels sorry for y'all. It's just what it is. All right? There's a lot of bad energy floating around, but a lot of bad energy people brought on themselves. And that has nothing to do with this right here. No, this is just another dark story in a sequel of the things that have been happening. But in this particular situation, they were supposed to be visited. Michelle revealed on Jimmy Kimmel Live Monday night that she and former president were set to meet with Rob on Sunday night. Then they learned that the famous couple had been found stabbed to death in their Los Angeles homes. See that? Live a whole life rich in Hollywood, end up slayed like a street person in your own home by your own child. That's the world we in now, y'all. Get it? He had a 6-decade career. Now, y'all see what I be talking about with black celebrities? They don't get careers like that. Meaning, they don't get the evolution that go from a TV show to movies to film director. Give me one black entertainer that turned into a film director. I'm talking about successful for years. You put out blockbuster movies. They said Jane Fonda was his friend. They go to their house. So which a lot of y'all didn't get, like I said, a lot of the elders of Hollywood, they were still around. A lot of the elders of Hollywood were still with these movements. It's a generational thing. The people in Hollywood are the ones that influence the world. So when I tell you a lot of beliefs and behaviors, it was adapted from your favorite entertainers, because your entertainers had certain beliefs and they push their beliefs on the youth. Only difference is they're rich and you're not. And it's two different tax brackets, which means all of the people that was with gaslighting and pushing their agendas, they the ones not here to help you in the end financially. No, y'all, this economy is based on finances. Always have, always will be. Those who take care of their business and do what they're supposed to do always have, because America is set up no matter what level you're on, you're going to have. You're just going to have it on your level. But all that other stuff, I told y'all last year was over. All right? So why am I saying that? Because it's just a lot of things happening. 8 Slade, well, a lot of y'all might have saw, a lot of y'all didn't. I spoke about its movies going down outside. So a ship got blown out the water because they allegedly was dealing with them transporting drugs. See, what's happening is the country is on lockdown. And a lot of cartels and rich people, they've been trying to run. That's what's been happening. And a lot of rich people in cartels still been trying to get their drugs coming in. Because remember, some people don't want to accept that it's shut down. But people like me and others, I knew 2 years ago they were shutting down those borders. But a lot of this stuff is things we not going to know. I know a little bit about just like you can watch movies and know, like it's like people so used to seeing cartels and Pablo Escobars in movies and TV, but they don't understand. It's 1,000 Pablo Escobars. You get it? And a lot of those Pablo Escobars were right here in America, y'all. When you kept thinking that these high-tech drug dealers, guys, they was dealing with, they've been into drone technology, boats, them super speed boats, super jets. You see, your brain set on back in the day drug trafficking. Hell no. Fools got jets, all type of technology. So a lot of them been trying to escape. A lot of them been trying to run. A lot of them still trying to bring stuff in. And just so happened, y'all didn't notice a lot of stuff been getting knocked out the sky and blown out the water. It's been happening for all year, y'all. Tell y'all, man, I'll be watching the real stuff. When they make this real, I'm going to say it like yesterday, when these movies come out, y'all don't understand. It's been like at least 10 Hurricane Katrinas this year. Like 10 of them. But it's not publicized like the hurricane. That was 20 years ago. So, fam, I'm going to keep showing you how numbers are constantly decreasing. You see that? That's a trailer park. See that? Remember living off the grid? Places like Seattle, living off the grid. Y'all know on this channel, we already went through that. I showed you all of the people living off the grid with all of those RV. We laughing. They got Scooby-Doo trucks. They living in trucks from 78, 85, 93. They got every fucking label of, no, it started in the West Coast, guys. Because they were going through a financial crisis. So they started living out of trucks and cars, promoting it on TikTok as, we just living off the grid. Yeah, this is fun, guys. No, y'all in the West Coast, but things are expensive, and a lot of y'all hit rock bottom and started living out of y'all vans and campers, filming yourself on TikTok for money and monetization. That's what that was about. I told you, it was never no such thing as living off the grid like that, meaning people always lived in RVs and campers, but it was never publicized as a damn fad. I knew people that lived like that. People that live like that, they live like that because that's what they do, not because they on hard times. Meaning, I knew a couple, they were into that kind of stuff. They were retired. They bought a camper, and all they wanted to do was travel around America and sleep in their camper and travel the globe like that. That's what they wanted to do, meaning they wasn't homeless and messed up. So guess what? Duh, y'all, a lot of y'all didn't know this. Hey, guys, if you do want to live in the RV off the grid, you're still supposed to have steady income, dummy, or money put up. That ain't nothing you just say I'm going to do. No, it's people that live like that because they had it planned out. Well, you know, honey, after we retire, or how much we got in the bank? Well, we got about 50,000. You ready to go off the grid? It's different. They don't go off the grid broke. They go off the grid with everything they need, and they got the finances to sustain everything off the grid while they off the grid. Y'all guys got caught up in the fad. What did I tell them before, y'all? I said, They getting caught up in fads to make them be homeless. Because what they don't get, once you start playing them homeless games, sometimes you never get back. Told you they was going to be tricked. Now what's happening? Floods and bad weather. But I know, show you on this channel, millions were living outside. Millions. This has the RV world, they're living off the grid in the RVs and the campers. That has nothing to do with the people that was living in tents before that. It has nothing to do with that. No, millions of Americans have been flushed because they did it to themselves. When I keep telling you, it's a reason why these numbers are dropping, because everybody that was in campers, tents, they were the main ones online. See, when I keep saying, like, people just thought it was about a lot of subscribers, a lot of your subscribers were homeless. A lot of your subscribers were people with no jobs. A lot of your subscribers were people that were living in RVs with nothing to do with play online all day. Because when you live in that right there, you can't do nothing but be online all day, y'all. You have nothing else. This was happening in every single state. Because I learned every state has a camper RV section. When I learned a long time ago, they got cable, all of that. But I know millions upon millions lived like that. But now you got to look at all these fires that happened this year, all these floods this year, all the Arctic blasts. But guess what? I keep telling you, you're not going to get an update. See, the same people that went live promoting living off the grid, they're not going to promote how their life looking now. That's why I always tell people, keep the same energy. You're going to keep seeing it was this failure thing. You're going to see everything promoted online somehow crashed out. And the people that promoted it, they go missing. Same thing we're going to talk about with LeBron. Y'all going to notice, guys, we're not sparing LeBron. LeBron was shoved down our throat 20 years straight. 20 years plus, LeBron was shoved down our throat as this GOAT, this guy. But since he's been losing, y'all, they don't want to talk about LeBron no more. LeBron ain't even averaging 20 points. LeBron James and his son Bronny put together is not averaging 20 points. But I want y'all to just see the energy is not the same. But I want y'all to see. I'm not repeating nothing, because everybody that been tapped in, y'all know what's up. Y'all know what's up. Let me give you a clue. A lot of y'all know what's up. It's not a mistake. LeBron James' time is over. It's not a mistake. It's not a mistake. Everybody's covering up his failure. It's not a mistake. Like I said, they whole era smoked out. They whole era finished. Why? They just fell off. Time's up. Let's go. Let's go. Because my point is this. They don't, see, they wanted to shove people down your throat, but they didn't want to cover the failure in full detail. They didn't want to keep up with the failure. They've been getting smoked out since last year. Smoked out, public humiliation, public hazing, public whippings all year long, and I've been loving it. I told you, this shit online is corny. I be laughing and enjoying the real narratives that they hide from the rest of y'all. They don't hide it. You just can't see it. Let's go. No, y'all. I need the same energy everybody had with their woke movement. I need the same energy when I had 105 trolls coming every morning. I need the energy back. I need it all. I need all the people who want to convince me that this person is the best and he's the top of the top and it's all about this guy and that guy. No. Ebro, Joe Butt, all them on his name keep talking about Drake. Y'all don't understand. Drake fed engines. It's a reason why this game crashing. I know every reason why it's crashing. Can't hate on Drake no more. Can't ride that news for 2024. Huh? They're not like us. Y'all got bound Drake for 2024. Drake got Ghost 2025. You ain't hear his name now, did you? Nope. Ha ha ha. Told you 2024 they was going to ride that Drake Kendrick. That was all they had left. Told you already. Huh? No. Drake told Ebro die slow. Why? Stupid, corny-ass New York radio had Ebro, Paul Peter Rosenberg, corny as hell. We're going to look at that today. Why am I saying that? Because they the ones had campaigns on Drake. They the ones always, like, what I'm trying to tell you is, this is what y'all didn't get about Ebro and Joe Budden them. I'm going to tell y'all so. A percentage of Joe Budden and Ebro career was based on hating on people. Two people they built their careers off hating on. Drake and Kanye. Drake and Kanye. Drake and Kanye. Those are the two they made their careers off of. Now, I've been telling y'all all this shit. Pay attention, guys. Since Kanye don't do shit, Kanye been got smart. I'm not giving you niggas views no more. I'm not sitting on Drink Champs. Yeah, I've been telling you all this shit. Kanye been keeping the algorithm going, goddamn it, since 23, 22. When Kanye say dumb shit, he kept the algorithm going. You're gonna see now. Without Kanye saying nothing, they ain't got nothing to talk about. Without Drake doing nothing, they ain't got nothing to talk about. Because a lot of your content was based on whatever Drake do. Most of y'all content was reactionary. Told you. Y'all exposed, meaning now we're in a time of creating. People that just reactionary, they can't create nothing. They gotta react. So if nothing's going on, they got nothing to react to. You seeing it now. It's a reason why your entertainment is crashing when I watch shit like this. Check it out, y'all. This is what they do. This is what a lot of y'all been doing this shit. Like, you know Corey Holcomb got his own platform, right? Corey Holcomb, like a fool. Like I say, man, this is my whole point. No disrespect. You got people that been in the game. I'm not talking to them. You got people that think they're going to keep a career off. I'll wait for Corey Holcomb to go live, and then I'll do a reaction of his video. And they call themselves content creators. No, y'all told you this system is set up for leeches. Everybody's going to eat each other up. Meaning, I've been seeing so many people doing reaction videos. This is my point, y'all. I got to say it because they piss me off. Negroes will keep doing react. They'd rather react to somebody's video than just make up their own content. So, but they don't. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all, guys. Let me break this down to y'all. See, the subscribers, y'all are smart, but everybody thinks y'all so stupid. Meaning, they really think that you'll watch Corey Holcomb, and then you're going to watch him talk about Corey Holcomb, and then you're going to watch another guy talking about another guy, the same guy. You got 5 YouTubers doing content about YouTubers that already did content about the same goddamn topic. Do you get what I'm trying to tell you? This is where they at now. Content creators covering other content creators. You know what I'm saying? That's where we at. That's where we at. It's called reactionary, no creativity. So I'm saying it for a reason. That's called control media. See, nobody want to talk about the failure, what's really going on, right? All right. I'm saying it for a reason, y'all. Because see, I look at the whole control media concept is that's why a lot of people been asleep and a lot of people are so damn stupid. You got teachers that make you smart. I look at it was a whole lot of teachers called influencers, and their job was to make you fucking dumb in special ed. And that's what you're watching. All right. You see how deep that flood was on the West Coast? Guess what? This was not televised. This was not talked about. They caught a Hurricane Katrina 6 days ago, the 10th. And not too many updates. No, their whole town is shut down. That's what I was telling you. Shut down. Oh, guess what else? Evacuated. So when I told you a lot of these numbers going down for a reason, no, people getting evacuated out of cities. All right, family. How many evacuations we saw this year? No, it's been towns evacuated. And it's been towns. Whole town got to go. Nah, y'all, this shit been different. Residents in the Pacific Northwest of the U.S. and Western Canada are bracing for potentially life-threatening floods as several days of heavy rain have swollen a number of rivers and tributaries. So y'all see it, right? Meaning it ain't over yet. It's overflowing as we speak. It's coming in. It's not over. And they evacuated. They getting flushed out, y'all. Meaning the water's flushing them out. What else been happening? The end of an era, like I said. I'm glad this era over too. The Chiefs. Now, I ain't talking about Mahomes being hurt, but a lot of y'all knew that Mahomes shit was fabricated. I told them it's a reason why they ass gonna get kicked off TV. Too much glazing Mahomes and glazing LeBron. Oh, yeah, I can say it now. I can say it now. Check this out. Yes, y'all. Yes. Let me tell y'all something, which always been my opinion, which I always kept to myself. Yes. Taylor Swift was sent to disrupt their ass. Taylor Swift was sent to derail the Chiefs. Yeah, I know what's up. Yes, it was time for them to end. I'll give you a clue. If you can figure out what side she might be on politically, maybe you might get it. What's up, D? So check it out. Yeah, she was sent to derail their ass. Yeah. Even though they had Andy Reid, Philly coach, it wasn't just Pat Mahomes. But I'm always watching him glazing Mahomes like he's a great. They started trying to say better than Brady. I was like, here we go. Y'all don't get, we was in an era where social media was going to be used for you to like and praise whoever they said you're going to like and praise. I'm just so glad that era over with. I'm so fucking glad. I can kiss the ground. For real. For real. Every day I'm being sold some shit I'm not trying to buy. Every fucking day. I seen the world turn into a Jehovah's Witness. Every day somebody's trying to give me something I don't want and knocking on my door. Every day. The GOAT. LeBron the GOAT. Patrick Mahomes. Now look, see that? Is it a coincidence? Now I want y'all to just see how life works. To show you just how life works. Just to show you. Because I also told you, it's people that put bad karma on you. When I tell people stuff like, don't praise me. Don't do none of that. No, I ain't none of that. Because sometimes people put bad karma on you. Like when you got people saying you the greatest, and you just feeding into it, sometimes they build you up for failure, y'all. I'm telling you, man. It's people that put bad karma on you. I'm telling you the truth, man. So do you know sometimes you better off just, like I tell you, I know about this laying low shit. Sometimes you better just staying out the way than everybody rallying behind you, because sometimes that's how shit just go bad for you. You're going to always see it's like that. You always going to see it. Because when some people get behind you, they actually give your ass bad luck. That's how it works. So, is it a coincidence? Let's look at this. Let's look at this science, y'all. Let's look at it. Look at how you want to look at it. This same year, Mahomes falls on his face. Guess what? He was playing like trash last year and this year. They wasn't making the playoffs. Mighty funny they ain't making the playoffs. My leg. Patrick Mahomes don't know the jokes I make on LeBron. My leg. Every time something happened. My leg. No, y'all didn't make the playoffs this year. My leg. Mahomes. But I want y'all to see the coincidence. Same exact year, Mahomes took his fall. They saying their dynasty is over. The same exact year, somebody else taking a fall, even though they all been finished already. I wanted y'all to see. Being that Shannonsharpe is not on ESPN, do you see how, do y'all all see how the LeBron James hype somehow faded away? Please holler at me, y'all. You don't got to know sports to know that. Can y'all all not see? Tell the truth. You would think this year that LeBron wasn't even playing now, wouldn't you? Because it's been shh. I can say this too, NBA. Dylan Brooks was sent to the NBA from Canada to disrupt the NBA players. That's why the whole science of he plays tough and rough is to expose that the American blacks are punks. That's why you'll see he punked LeBron, he punks Durant, he punks them, y'all. It's on purpose to expose their bitch behavior, y'all. I'm not playing with you. It's a reason why Canada won the chip. I've been covering this shit the whole time. See, Drake won as a rapper first. He proved his accolades through the charts, music sales. He topped American rappers, American music. Then Dylan Brooks, no. OKC, they proved Canada got the crown by showing you Canada is now better than American players. That's what it means when they won the chip. But you're going to see when OKC won that chip, the niggas in America, shh. Now you see why this year's summer it wasn't a whole bunch of LeBron. When I said last year, fool, he ain't even at the top no more. Do you see why black media racist? They don't talk about Luka, Joker. No, told you, man. It's a reason why all the black celebrities in basketball got reduced to fucking ashes. Kyrie Irving, Chris Paul, James Harden. It's a reason why all that shit happened. They only are being used for jersey sales and goddamn prop bets. Told y'all already. You're going to keep watching it. Because the same energy everybody had for LeBron. And what I know is everybody that hold LeBron James pom-poms, they ass got kicked off TV first. Now, Nick Wright, you're going to fuck around and be kicked off because you always holding Patrick Mahomes pom-poms. Meaning these guys have built-in media service to make sure they always shining. Now, let's get into it. Let's go. Let's see what nobody want to talk about, y'all. I got to show y'all this because it applies to y'all false reality when I tell you it's a lot of people that so-called media, but their job was to keep you stupid. You're going to like who they want you to like, and when somebody they like is failing, you're not going to know about it. No, black media is over because it's been controlled for so long, all right? Meanwhile, you see what LeBron James average? Now, guess what? At his age, that's good. There's nothing wrong with his average. But they don't want you to know LeBron is not averaging 20 points at all. And what they really don't want you to know, you take LeBron with his son, you put them together, you still don't got 20 points average. So when I told you Negroes, that man did not train his son, you want to still rebuttal? You want to still argue? How the hell he trained his son when he was so focused on himself? And why the hell is y'all didn't see black media give him and his son a pass? You didn't see the black media give his son a pass for being in the damn G League, y'all? Told you. When I told y'all shit like I don't fucking watch, I don't watch them no more, I'm not playing with you. I will say it now. Like the only people in sports that I respect as far as for opinion, like I do this, I take Jason Whitlock opinion because he's gonna be different. I take Marcellus Wiley opinion. Why? Because I listen to their opinion on TV. They're conservative brothers, meaning they're not with the show. So I always listen to their opinions when it comes to sports. It's a few others. Just telling y'all the truth. See, Stephen A, sports, but I don't look at Stephen A as a you know what I'm saying? No, I look at Stephen A as a sports entertainer. I don't look at Stephen A as a sports wizard. Get it? Stuff like that. Meaning, it's black sports, same thing like your music. You're only gonna co-sign when somebody winning with somebody. This, I'm gonna show y'all black media what made y'all hypocrites and why y'all never get no fucking jobs no more in sports, because you always got energy for everybody else. Anybody else was a bum or hype, you're gonna talk about it. But you would not fix your mouth to speak about LeBron James Jr. in that damn G League. Y'all know this was the biggest disgrace ever. But y'all didn't talk about it. So y'all didn't keep it fair. Y'all didn't keep it fair. Told y'all, I'm showing you an example. This is the same thing they did with everybody else. Jay-Z, Diddy. I'm just showing you this is why they're finished, guys. Because they thought people like me and others was going to keep going along with their selective media. Y'all selective media is now outcast. I've been telling y'all this for so long. All right? You're going to do media, be fair, but you didn't do that, right? So this young man has been shipped to the G League. After this man hyped it all up, say he's better than every player. After they kept telling me, Bronny. What I said, they lied about the heart murmur. Bronny. No, Bronny was a failure in college. Uh-oh, my heart, get him out the league. He's exposed. Bronny. See that? No. I'm saying it for a reason. That's how they kept putting it in my head. Bronny. See, I'll be getting, like, that's what they do, y'all. The GOAT. Where the shit at now? Oh, niggas ain't on TV no more, huh, Shannon? No, Shannon kept LeBron going a lot. Everybody in media kept it going. You're going to see this year. Why am I saying that? Everybody wants to escape. Didn't I show you LeBron been trying to go white? It's not going to work. 17.6 points. 1.9 points, y'all. Y'all not looking at this shit. Family, any one of y'all sons could do this. It could do that. Average 1.9. Fool is called a damn layup. It's called a layup all your son needs is one layup every goddamn game. He can average more than him. I'm not even playing. Your son, go to NBA right now. Fresh off the goddamn basketball court. All he got to get is a layup and a foul. He averaged more than Bronny. That's it. Don't shoot no jumper, son. Don't do nothing. Just make layups. You might miss a few, but as long as you get one, you'll average more than Bronny. See how simple that is? No excuses. So who trained their son, y'all? They're not going to escape these lies. All lies will be disposed this year. I told you, after this year, they're finished. No more talking about them like that. I wanted y'all all to witness in the end. When I was telling you before, I'm showing you the after. Before and after. Before, he's hating. Before, that ain't LeBron James team no more. December last year. Year later, what happened, y'all? Crickets. A goddamn family, I know the WNBA woman will scrape his ass. This woman in the WNBA will fucking embarrass Bronny. And I'm not playing with you. And a lot of y'all know that. No excuses. When I say, if your father the GOAT, he's not even half of LeBron. He's not even a quarter of LeBron. If he was averaging 5-6 points, he'd be a quarter. He's not even that. But they didn't say nothing. So I told you, that is their exposure. The media control that we had to deal with for goddamn 10 years plus, it don't exist no more. Now you're going to see, y'all, they whole team, they don't run shit and they don't make no noise no more, no matter what they do, what they post, because nobody cares. I didn't even know. This is how real it is. I didn't even know what happened. Meaning, I didn't even know LeBron was playing and got into smoke. I didn't even know LeBron was embarrassing himself. Why? They don't cover him. They don't care about his ass. Y'all see LeBron having a hissy fit? Well, we know he's super tough on that floor, right? He's only tough and gangster on that floor. Meanwhile, LeBron's career is over. He's doing the same thing to Stephen A. He's trying to take his aggression out on everybody else. And LeBron, you're not going to put a finger on Dillon Brooks. You're not going to hit him. You're not going to do him like Chris Childs did Kobe. You ain't going to do nothing. You ain't going to fight like the Malice in the Palace. You ain't going to do nothing, LeBron. You've been in this game so long, you ain't do nothing. You Now, we did see a clip of you pushing a nobody on the floor, but you ain't going to swing on Dillon Brooks because you know he's not scared of you. What LeBron James do? Try to bang on the ref. No, y'all, you're watching LeBron James crumbling. Don't get what I said. I'm going to tell you what they saying about him. All right? What they say. Completely loses his cool and grabs official after running with Dillon Brooks. What LeBron James don't know. Dillon Brooks be playing mind games with their ass. Straight mind games. Because know what Dillon Brooks know? They know at heart, LeBron James is very sensitive. He is a GOAT. Do your homework. GOATs are very sensitive. Yes, they are. All right? Look, hey, dummies. I didn't do this for nothing. GOAT, man. GOAT, man. That's LeBron. Yeah, I didn't do it for no reason. All right? I didn't do it for no reason. Trust me, I know who all of them are. I know a lot of y'all are. All right? You're fucking GOATs. You're sensitive. See, you can't take what you dish out. You tough, you hard, but when it's some shit, you can't take it. You're sensitive. The science of a GOAT is they're fucking sensitive. That's right. They know that. So look, see LeBron? The question is, why this happened and nobody's talking about LeBron's failure? Why nobody talking about LeBron James is not even averaging 18 points? Huh? So my point is this, y'all. Why do all these black media sports platforms even exist? Then again, do you see how corny they are now? Everybody else told me about LeBron. Whenever I did my research, let me see who really talking about LeBron James and Bronny failure. Whenever I did it, it wasn't too many black people. No, a lot of blacks just started talking about it. Nah, I know all the channels that have been exposing them, and I watched everybody else go with the narrative. Same thing. Don't forget, LeBron James raised by Diddy and Jay-Z, 1000% learned. They all learned one thing that y'all never got: how to control media. Might as well put Mark Zuckerberg right there. When Kanye said Google lied to you, he was telling you all y'all narratives are controlled. All y'all shit is controlled. Meaning you're going to like what they say you like. And when they failing, you ain't going to see it. Let's go. Cover-ups. Meanwhile, LeBron is shattered. Look what they said about LeBron, y'all. 50 Cent is set to produce a Netflix documentary centered around LeBron James. This one ain't about basketball. Now, don't take that as a fact. I think that's not true. I think this is a troll. But anyway, just look at that for a minute. This one ain't about basketball. Why? Everybody know LeBron James been playing charades ever since he been on that video at Diddy parties. He been acting like he's okay. All his people been acting like this shit never happened, and they've been doing damage control all year. And then you're going to see LeBron didn't want to play. LeBron laid low till after that Diddy shit cleared out a little bit. Yeah. Meanwhile, let's go. The end of an era. Everybody, let's celebrate. It's over. Let's go. This might affect LeBron's legacy. I'm always put it up here. You know what? Whenever I'm not around y'all and I pull up these pictures, I always laugh to myself every fucking time. So the truth is, when I put these pictures up with LeBron failure, I do it because this shit made me, I be laughing about it. This shit funny, man. The funniest shit was watching LeBron James try to dunk this smoke all year. I tell you, this shit funny. The fact I see these black niggas try to hide all year and make up their own news, to me, that was the best entertainment I got. I don't laugh at content creators. I've been laughing at the shit these niggas been doing all year. I swear to God. This might affect LeBron's legacy. You see that face? Do you see that fucking face? Just know Diddy on the other end of that camera, and LeBron like, oh shit, this nigga trying to make me say it. He tried to make me say Diddy part. I don't want to say it. He didn't want to say it, y'all. He did not want to say it. And I think LeBron knew what Diddy was doing. This motherfucker trying to incriminate me. He didn't want to say it, y'all. He didn't want to say it. Do you see that face? When I tell y'all, don't ever play with me. This is what I'm trying to tell you. You will never, ever see LeBron James look like that on that court. On that court, he always going to be a super gangster. He know nobody going to put a finger on him on that court. He know this shit. He'll get you. He will ruin your career on that court. Straight gangster. You see that man face now? I told you the diddler turned his ass into Bronny. The diddler turned him into a little kid, guys. Come on, parents. You know damn well that's how your child look at you when they don't fucked up or something. When they scared something or the belt coming out. No, he's scared. No, the diddler fucked his whole life up. So whenever I get depressed, whenever I know the world is fucked up, I just look at this picture and laugh, y'all, because this shit hilarious. Why? I knew all year this picture tormented LeBron, and he tried his best to not let people know. And all black media was in on it. See, they can't laugh at it. I can't. I tell you, I'm not a robot. So you want to know who been with LeBron James? All them Negroes in the sports department that never laughed or joked or brought up the word freak off. Anybody that's in black sports that never spoke about LeBron James and Diddy parties on that LeBron payroll, or they didn't want to mess up. But I told them the same thing I said about Diddy and Jay-Z. I said, you basketball Negroes, if you were smart, you'll separate yourself from LeBron. If you're really smart, you'll make yourself his arch enemy like Skip Bayless, and then you're going to have a career. But since you didn't do that, y'all all going down with the ship called Mr. James. So it played out on both. Why you think they got LeBron right next to Diddy? You guys in all these damn secret societies, but y'all don't even know signs and symbols when they're in your fucking face. No, this man, he's dirty just like him. This man, he never gonna escape. This mean he can walk around all he want, but he gonna be judged as a goddamn convict with an ankle monitor. That's about it. He was never back in graces. Why you think the Lakers said, hell no, after they saw this shit? No, no, y'all, I told you bastards last year. This is why they got Luka. You gotta look at, if you the Lakers, you pay this man $50 million and somebody see you this goddamn picture. Mind you, this before his homeboy Damon Jones is in that federal court. This before that. They were telling me this before the gambling scandal, y'all. So I tell you, man, if you were the Lakers and somebody sent you this, what you gonna say? And I be laughing because I told you idiots last year, AI is coming and AI is nothing to fuck with. That's also why I laugh at this shit. Every time I laugh at this picture, I be like, man, AI is a fucking savage. AI don't. I be like, man, why did they make AI? This shit right here, y'all, is scary. But I just want y'all to see. LeBron been fighting this all year. So I tell y'all they been getting tormented. 50 Cent is set to produce a Netflix documentary centered around LeBron James. This one ain't about basketball. No, y'all, it's a reason for this shit. So I had fun just watching black media lie and cover shit up all year and talk about bogus shit. You feel me? You gonna know they keep talking about low-level shit. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. They big as hell, they gotta talk about Chrisean. They big as hell, they gotta talk about like petty shit that don't exist. Meanwhile, they can't talk about the real news. No, the real news is LeBron James flunked out. What's another one of my favorite pictures I love to look at when I'm depressed and laugh? He said, honestly, I don't know what he did to my son. Why am I showing you this? They've been trying to hide from this shit all year, but they couldn't do it. And they both flunked out. That's why I'm laughing, y'all. I love it. See that? I told you, man, that goat shit died in the end. Between the both of them, they averaged 20 because LeBron was going to Diddy parties his whole life, all right? And he didn't train Bronny. And guess what? Bronny even been to goddamn Diddy house because he was playing with Justin and them boys. Yep. And you will see goddamn Bronny look terrified. And if you look at the picture, you will see Bronny is the grown-up and LeBron is the kid. Because the diddler diddled LeBron a long time ago when he was drafted. They always control him. I'm going to tell you again, for those who didn't get it. It's because of Jay-Z and the diddler while LeBron went to Miami Heat. That's the reason, New York. New York, I already told you. It's a reason why he went to the Heat. Freak off mansion, fool. Yeah. So they didn't want you to know, but it's over now. So LeBron is doing distractions. That's all this shit is, all right? He's perpetrating a fraud. He's trying to do anything to get back right, but it's not working. You see it? You see LeBron having a fit? Know why? Dylan Brooks got mind control over him, y'all. He does. He not a fuck with him. Dylan Brooks' whole purpose is always to make LeBron look like a punk by messing with him. That's all he do. But it's also part of the disgrace. Now, get it. You don't got to know basketball. 17.6, 1.9. Fuck all y'all that wouldn't confess that Bronny was a bum. The hell with all of y'all. 1.9 points, y'all. Y'all see this shit? All right. No, I told y'all, the same way they sold you fucking Shedeur. You're going to buy their kids no matter what. And no matter what you do, you better not talk against them. No, I told you that whole shit is set up for failure, man. You're going to always go down with the ship because they always try to get you to join the goddamn party of failure. Meanwhile, they all embarrassed. Let's go. I'm saying it for this particular reason, all right? These guys were forced down our throat to accept because they had a fucking ventriloquist, and that's about it. As you see right here, Drake told Ebro, die slow, puss. We got some shit for you. All right. Meanwhile, another celebration is in play. The end of an era. When they came in office, they took over your radio stations. In your cities, you started getting people controlling your radio that was not from there. You started being told who's going to be your favorite player. You started getting talent and people you didn't ask for because it was a takeover. Your world was taken over and you got put in a sunken place. You're going to buy everything that's opposite of you. Told you I was done with New York radio 2009 or some shit. I was done with New York City music when Max B went to jail the first time. I've been done with the New York fucking shenanigans and I've been laughing at them since 2011 now the whole time. Been doing it. Nothing new to me. Ebro. A guy named fucking Ebro. Ebro from California, damn much. Talking about hip-hop, 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 hip-hop. No, control hip-hop. Destroy hip-hop. Water it down. Ebro. Now, guess who took his spot? Funkmaster Flex in the morning. Oh, my God. What they don't know, we know. Hot 97 was created to keep Bad Boy on top. Hot 97 was created to keep in order who they want New York to listen to and who they don't want New York to listen to. Wendy Williams, you not with the program? Goodbye, Wendy. No, the diddler owned Hot 97. He owned Flex ass. He controlled the shit. You want to like the artists we put on Hot 97. And who we tell Flex to drop the bombs, he going to do it. Meanwhile, all the people from New York that's supposed to be hip-hop from the Bronx and Brooklyn, they didn't say nothing. They just sat there with all these gumps on the radio, the other gump on Power 105, and now they wonder why hip-hop is dead because they didn't know that Ebro, Joe Budden, all together. Ebro start the topic. Joe Budden keep it going. Joe Budden pass it back to Ebro. They got these niggas in the Kendrick Lamar frenzy and everybody else frenzy. They ain't got shit to do with nothing. No, guys, they the ones that turn hip-hop sissy. They the ones that turn hip-hop corny. It was them. It was them, y'all, okay? New York, you been in a fake world. Your radio been controlled by D.C., California. It's a reason why you guys are corny now. It's a reason why. All right? So don't get mad at me because I'm telling you the truth. I ain't never changed. Y'all did. Peter Rosenberg tells Ebro he should sue Drake. See the punk talk? Sue him. You should sue him. You should sue him. You should sue him. Who doing all the suing in the industry? Cameron suing. They're suing. They're suing. So they all do the same shit. They're sissies, guys. The home of hip-hop sissies is New York. All right? I'm just here to tell you. You should sue him. Why? First of all, Ebro got fired. So what'd he do? He's trying to get clout off revealing Drake text message. He's trying to use this for content. But it's still you guys' sissy behavior you started. Newsflash, men revealing text. That's feminine, bitch. Sorry, guys. You've been doing it so long. You don't even know what feminine is no more. Told you, the man that looks straight is more feminine than excuse me. The man that dressed straight is more feminine than a transsexual with a BBL job. No, they are the real feminine ones. It's them. Get it? They're going to look. That's why they grow extra beards. They try to be extra masculine. No, they are the most feminine. Why? Let me show you. You got women might not expose your text. You got people, no, they didn't understand they in a culture of exposing. And when I started hearing men say, I got receipts, I said, bro, they don't even know they talking woman talk. No, Nene Leakes and the females start that receipt shit. A lot of that conversation come from the drag queen world that Nene Leakes and them brought to TV. When Nene Leakes say she rocked with the gays, but what y'all didn't get, they also use their lingo, they slang, and certain things they say you're not supposed to say, bro. I got the receipts. Feminine talk. You sound like Granny when she go back to the store to take her groceries back. I got the receipts. Men started saying that, right? Okay, then. No, y'all, they always going to get flipped on this internet. You're going to get flipped on this shit. You're going to talk. Did I tell y'all years ago? I said, bro, y'all doing too many emojis. That shit is feminine. You're doing it too much. You're feminine. I told y'all, stop doing these rainbow shit. Stop doing it. You're feminine. You didn't get that. Secretary, woman work. So, by him exposing what Drake said to him, that's Ebro being a bitch. What Drake told Ebro? Die slow, pussy. Well, what Peter say? You should sue him for that. No, y'all, that's called New York fucking radio. All right, let's go. Peter Rosenberg tells Ebro he should sue. Oh, yeah, the truth is, I stopped listening to Hot 97 ever since Star left. And that's the honest to God truth. Honest to God truth. Because the truth is, Star built that shit up in the morning, period. And they never, ever could replicate it, ever. So that's why I always respect Star when it comes to entertainment and that radio and this media shit. Always gonna respect that man. What else? Don't get it fucked up. Star inspired all you niggas to do YouTube. So let's not play and let's just keep it real. So I don't look at Star as a washed up celebrity. I always looked at him as a man that got blackballed. Or he just took his own path. Because I saw Star put in his own work when it wasn't cool. I saw him go against The Rock and certain people when it wasn't cool. I saw him disrespect the rap game when it wasn't cool because Star always knew they were frauds. The only reason why Star be chilling out because he know they will try to sue him. They will do certain shit. But other than that, I'm always going to salute Star when it comes to that radio and that mic. Queens Flip, his son, he got a lot of goddamn sons out here. He got a lot of no, Star got goddamn grandkids out here. Don't get it fucked up. He got grandkids. A lot of them were inspired by Star. Trust me on that. But I'll tell you, it was him on that radio that had me and my bros waking up in the morning, listen to that shit, doing what we do. But before that, we knew about Star and Buck Wild from BCAT TV, Brooklyn, fool. So we've been knew about Star. But my point is, you will see they try to write him out of history. The truth is, guys, that's the man that started Cash App. That he started the donation shit. He started it. Get that man his fucking clout. He started it, niggas. So my point is this. Ever since Star left Hot 97, the shit never recovered. It was smoke and mirrors. Smoke, it never was the same. Never was. You know what I'm saying? Never was. Funk Flex calls Kamara Lee Simmons a bird. Now I'm going to connect the dots of your reality and control fucking media. Funk Flex, he still didn't leave. He about 60. You mean you guys still got DJs that's 60 on the radio, still talking the same talk? No, he want that slot that Star created. Star created that morning slot, which helped Ebro ride the wave, gave him a name, but that's the best slot they got. Flex said, let me get that slot. And he got the slot. But guess what? The clue that hip-hop was dead, New York, was when Flex left the radio at night. That was your clue. It's dead. Why? Jay-Z and Beyonce and Diddy, everybody that he could, everybody that, he works for, they're gone now. So Flex ain't got no more jobs like that. He's not needed. He was only needed to make everybody a star that we wanted to be a star. And Flex's job was, if I'm trying to get a deal and I bring my record to Hot 97, his job was to throw my shit in the trash. That was his job. All right. Told you, New York, we all got fucking played and we got pranked. All right. We got violated. That's why I told you it's no love. It's up, man. What's wrong with y'all? You don't have no talent because they stopped it all. Fuck is wrong with y'all? You don't have no talent because they controlled it. It is the way it is today because of them, y'all. That's just what it is. Flex is a key player in the shit. New York, New York. Nobody's came outside protest. Get Flex out of here. Get him out of here. We tired of his ass. Nobody said nothing. So Funk Flex called Kamara Lee Simmons a bird. Now, you saw they tried to start that yesterday. What they don't know. Negroes don't know. I know they all together. What? The platform's going to tell. Complex. Anything complex, you're going to see Jay-Z. Anything complex, you're going to see Joe Budden. Anything complex, you're going to see the same shit because they all together. Meanwhile, control, no more influence, no more nothing. Now, let me show you when I tell you about topics, how they try to control narratives, and I don't follow their scripts. Did you see me talk about Russell and Kamara yesterday? Nope. Why? It's not real news. It's bogus. That's why. Russell Simmons on a fucking run. Who cares about him and Kamara? Newsflash. You niggas keep trying to make y'all era relevant. It passed already. Sorry. So look. Funk Flex calls Kamara Lee Simmons a bird. Why? Funk Flex like dildos. That's why. Ha ha ha. That's all it is. So let me show y'all something. Bingo. Now you see why I call Kamara Lee a bird? Because he's team dildo. That's why. No, Diddy owned his ass. Funk Flex was the gatekeeper of New York music and to make sure nobody from them streets ever make it. And you didn't get, when you're on that radio, you're going to be controlled. No, Troy Ave was down with them. Your clues is Rick Ross gave him a feature. He was down with them because they started creating their own fake independent artists. They created their own fake independent artists, y'all. Fake underground rappers. I told y'all, I did my homework. Boosie connected to them. They had people in the South. Artists that we thought was independent, we thought was just doing mixtapes. Whole time they worked for these guys. That's what Papoose, another one. You're going to see a certain artists never get, they always in between, never get too big, but they keep them around some kind of way. And when they feel like calling them for a freestyle, they call them for a freestyle. Know what that's for? Make the New Yorkers think we still keeping the hip hop. Yo, call Papoose up. Yo, what's the new? Yo, call up. They bring a local talent that can rap. Tell them, bring Fabio Foreign and all the shit controlled, though, guys. Controlled the whole time. The plan was we're going to just keep buying equipment, paying for studio time, but we never getting a fucking deal. Fuck them all. Meanwhile, I'm pretty sure Diddy jammed that Ciroc up Funk Flex ass. His name ain't Funk for a reason. All right? It's funky. All right? That's right. Favorite word used by the Bronx. That funk. See that? No, Diddy control his ass. Now Flex on the radio in the morning. Wow. Who listens to that? Let me smack you. Tell me right now so I smack the shit out you. Let's go. I'm just playing, y'all. See that? The Diddler control. Hot 97 was his radio station. Might as well say it. You should know that from Wendy Williams. But what you don't get, Wendy Williams left, but he still played around with Funk Flex. He still owned his ass. Every agenda they wanted to push is going to get pushed. They controlled it, y'all. They fucking controlled it. Anybody they didn't want on that platform, you was not going to sit on that seat. He controlled it. Now, since he been in prison, got his time, somehow Flex don't got a slot no more. He don't got a slot, right? Okay. It's in your face, guys. Y'all been waiting for this announcement. It's never going to be an announcement. Hip-hop is over. We lost the battle, y'all. It's finished. They never going to tell you. You just have to watch. He controlled all the ass, y'all. Told you. You see how you looking at him? Like he told him to give him some goddamn head. They say Diddy was infamous for that. Telling men to go down on him. See that? Now you see why you bought all these superstars? Hand, pick, control, selected. How you know? Because when Diddy gone, somehow they damn career disappeared. That's how you gonna know. Years ago, did I already prove that Diddy control him? No. Guess what Diddy did to Baby? That's what he did to him. Told you already. Didn't I tell you his career was over when they sold the label? Goodbye. You heard Lil Baby ever since? Nope. Ever since Diddy been in jail, did the Lil Baby drop a hit record yet? Nope. Told y'all. Diddler Ben had fun with them boys. Sorry to tell you that. It was a revelation. I'm showing you, New York. The prank was on you, New York. See that, New York? You ain't gonna never have no fucking rap on Hot 97. You're gonna always be low level. You're gonna be low level. No Papa the Don. You're gonna look up to Meek Mill. Yeah, they had it planned out for all y'all. Y'all never gonna be in that seat. Never. They was doing it on purpose, y'all. We'll get a rapper from North Carolina. We'll get a rapper from Atlanta. We'll get a rapper from Philly before any one of you New York niggas touch that seat. Why? Because I know it's because of an era, y'all. They know from my era and others. When you become the favorite in New York, you get the keys to the city and you get your run. So they made sure nobody else got to run to get the city. You know what I'm saying, y'all? I'm talking to my New Yorkers now. You're supposed to know your history, man. Everybody gets their chance to get the keys to the city, y'all. In that rap game. That's how it always been. How you think Staten Island got it? Huh? How you think the Bronx had it? How you think Queens got it? How you think with the Brooklyn? It goes around and it comes back around. But they made it where no Brooklyn, you ain't gonna make it no more. Staten Island, y'all not gonna have no celebrities no more. Bronx, you ain't gonna have no more greatness. They controlled it, guys, on purpose. That's why I said y'all the idiots still looking in their fucking face. They always with the shit. Y'all the dummies looking in it. Look, because the plan was no niggas, y'all always gonna be fans. No nigga, you're gonna sell drugs. See, we know y'all trying to make music to get out the drug game. We know that. No, you're gonna sell them drugs and you're gonna chase rap and you're gonna be in that New York State prison. They knew it. They knew everybody was trying to get out the game through rap. What they do? Shut that shit down. Then you get paid off mixtapes. What they do? Shut that shit down. No, y'all. They are who they are. Make sure they never make it big. So when I tell y'all I watched the same shit come to YouTube, that's why I was so furious last year. That's why a lot of y'all tapped in and see me screaming and wilding out. Because I said, here these niggas come again. They did it again. I watched them shut down the industry, control it. Then I watched them do the same shit on YouTube, y'all. And then I seen people buy it again. That's why all I did was, my whole purpose was to cook and destroy all y'all fans. Because y'all created a lot of this shit. They want to slide off. No, y'all. The same thing I watched them do to New York City, I watched them do to Atlanta, I watched them do to LA, and I watched them do on YouTube. Because y'all sucked them off so much. You never ran them off. Did you know brands crash and corporations crash once the people say we don't want that shit no more? That's simple. But the people kept loving it and buying it. See, Diddy knew I got mind control over these niggas. See this bottle? Go to the liquor store and buy it. And guess what? I'm going to bring out a flavor every couple months for you niggas. Go buy some. Get some Ciroc. Ciroc boys. See it now? Do you see it now? Because that's the world y'all was in. Control. Meanwhile, to this day, we don't know what the fuck was in that bottle. Meanwhile, half of y'all goddamn fruity. You don't even know if they had goddamn chemicals in that to flip your estrogen. We don't know. All right? Because I don't put nothing past that fool. But you see this, right? I wanted y'all to see. Hot 97 is dead. Rest in peace. These were the guys talking hip-hop that never was hip-hop. Did I tell y'all hip-hop got infiltrated? When I said these men sit on couches, Joe Budden, they not real hip-hoppers. It come from them. They not real hip-hop, y'all. They not. They started that shit. Rory and Malcolm, call all y'all out. Elliot Wilson, they started this finicky talking about hip-hop, and you're going to see all of them was talking about Drake, and all of them always talk about Kanye. But I told you, Drake and Kanye are trolls. You're going to see when Drake don't do shit and Kanye ain't make no more music, it's like they did it on purpose to watch them all crash this year. You're going to see nobody was able to use Drake for content this whole year. Nobody was able to use Kanye for content this whole year. Why? 23, 22, 21, 2020, 2019, 2018, 2017. All those years, they kept using Drake and Kanye for content. That's what they built their career of, hating on Drake and Kanye. Why? They work for Jay-Z. That's why. They work for Jay-Z and Diddy. That's why. Told you. They didn't want you to know that Drake had topped Michael Jackson records fucking years ago. That's what I say. I'm a music person. I'm not a character person. I watch accolades, trophies, budgets. I watch how the money moves, how success comes. I watch the whole shit. You watch the fans and who you like, because you watch a lot of interviews looking between man legs and in their fucking mouth. That's you guys. I just want some damn music and entertainment. I'm not with that shit. And I never was buying none of these niggas. Just tell you like that. Control media. Your life is controlled. I just want them to see as this year closes out. Maybe in 2026, y'all get in reality. Because, see, you're going to like Bronny, even though he's a fucking bum. You're going to like him. You're going to love him. You're going to keep saying it too. Bronny. You're going to keep saying it. You're going to love him. Why? His father said you're going to love his son. Then what happened? Same shit. You're going to love Lil Baby. Then you're going to love the baby. Oh, but this is why they say y'all pedophiles, because y'all like rappers with baby names in it. Baby. Grown-ass man talking about baby. That's y'all. Y'all like babies. Get it? Prove it through Meek Mill. All that was subliminal shots, guys. It ain't a coincidence. Birdman there with baby. Y'all big ass kids, y'all big babies, and y'all like babies. And y'all fucking manipulate babies and destroy babies. All coded in hip hop. Let's go. See that? I'm showing New York, Philly, all y'all been rapping y'all ass. So I want y'all to see. You was never gonna sit in that seat. You was never gonna top Meek Mill. Hey, Atlanta, you was never gonna top the baby. Never. Hip hop was a dream. You sell a man, so eventually he'll sell his ass or go to jail to get a deal. That's never gonna happen. Hip hop rap was the soundtrack to make a grown man live in fantasy land. And guess what? The Wizard of Oz was on TV yesterday. Yup. Hip hop was nothing but the fucking Wizard of Oz. The man behind the curtain is the goddamn CEOs and bosses. Oh, guess what else? They say Hot 97 had goddamn mice and roaches. While Ebro said himself, he didn't want to sit up there because they had fucking roaches. So what does that mean? Duh. That means Hot 97, man, they ain't even spend no real money on that station. They ain't even spend no money on it. Then again, shootings, all that shit. No. Who bought all this shit? Who bought it? Guess what, y'all? Y'all, the world, y'all have proof. New York went for that shit all these years. So when I tell people from New York, it's a reason why the clout was lost and the respect was lost, because New Yorkers stopped being New Yorkers a long time ago. Like I always tell y'all this shit. A lot of y'all don't like the president, but to me, he's still a goddamn New Yorker. You ain't supposed to like him. Y'all started liking too many people. Y'all forgot y'all New York attitude, guys. Y'all got very weird out here, y'all. You supposed to say, man, who the hell is this guy? Where the hell is he from? Get his ass out of here. Yeah, I know you're supposed to say that. Peter Rosenberg, you know you're supposed to say that. You accepted it for over a decade. Why? Because he was going to be on that radio, whether you liked it or not. Let me give you a clue. Ebro's from California. Ebro's with the woke movement. You was going to like Ebro regardless. You get it? One day I'll write down all your celebrities that was controlled, because they had to control public opinion, public narrative, which goes into what? Public reality. So it was a big payroll to buy everything you love. All your stations, all your shows, all your artists got paid and bought out. And that's what happened. Because narratives got to get pushed. And you going to go for the shit. They was all in on it, y'all. So what I'm trying to tell you is they don't get to walk off in the end. No, the end is laughter, humiliation. And Barry don't want nothing to do with them. Now, let's go back to this real quick. Rob is gone. Child takes both of them out. They was with the woke movement. Woke movement been catching a lot of bad luck. Slaved by his own son. I think his son was woke too. I think woke mean loonball now. Michelle shared their plans as she spoke about REINER, her longtime friend, on Jimmy Kimmel Live on Monday night. We've known them for many, many years, and we were supposed to be seeing them that night. Last night, and we got the news, the former First Lady told Jimmy Kimmel. So they were supposed to go see that man. Now, I don't know if they had works of a movie or what they had, but you talking about bad luck. Tragic twist of fate. The O's were hours from meeting with REINER and his wife before discovering they were unalived. Wow. They got him, though. I look at it like this. Shit. Imagine if Barry was there. The O's could have been there and their son could have spazzed out. Imagine how that could have been real messy. They were spared. Because they son a loonball, y'all. But nobody knows why he did it. Fool slayed both his parents. So people better understand, this is the time we in. Your own kids turn on your ass. Same way, hey, like I said, man, they said when you start seeing infighting in the families, you got all your clues not normal. Families fighting each other. Rivers overflowing. West Coast got a Hurricane Katrina. Arctic blast, East Coast. None of this shit is normal, y'all. None of it is normal. Every day I'm seeing something I never saw before. I'm just still learning shit. Hurricane Katrina on the West Coast. And when they say Pacific Northwest, that's a couple of states. I also know this too. I'm going to tell y'all the honest God, what my opinion. The reason why they're not announcing a lot of this stuff, because this also is tied in with illegals. A lot of illegals, a lot of cartels. Y'all know Seattle, Washington, Portland, all them states, they grow drugs, they grow weed, all that. Seattle had an opioid crisis. Oregon had an opioid crisis. A lot of the dope drugs on the West Coast. Also, a lot of cartels were smart, meaning they didn't run their drug operation out of California. They run that shit out of Portland, Oregon, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Arizona, Colorado. It was people in our country that know more about this shit than us. Why I say that? I never lived on the West Coast, but it was they knew how to live on the West Coast more than me. Y'all have no clue. This country was bought and taken over. It was bought and taken over. So I also know part of why they're not discussing this weather shit is part of the military campaign as well. Can't run and escape the city when that shit flooded, now can you? What else they know? A lot of people keep shit in the ground, drugs in the ground, shit buried in the ground. That flood gonna mess it all up. Guess what? City gets evacuated. Everybody got to leave. When you see this, y'all, get this through your head. It's the reason why the numbers drop. See that? No power. They not online. Whole city, they not online. No Wi-Fi, no YouTube, no nothing. This been happening every month in particular cities every month. Towns evacuated. When you looking at that house, see how we can look at that house like it's nothing? Now look at that house. It might be 5 people plus stay there. 3 to 5, 6, 8 people live in each house. They gone. No, this would be happening, y'all. It would be happening. No Wi-Fi access. Evacuated. What else? When you get evacuated, nobody know where you're going at. We don't know where they're going at. Evacuated. But you did see a lot of camps built before this happened, didn't you? You did see a lot of shelters built, right? Okay. See that gas station? Won't nobody will be getting no gas no time soon. Hurricane Katrina's been happening. It's not televised. Mind you, the river's still overflowing. I'm showing you pictures from 5 days ago, and the river is still overflowing. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. The river's still overflowing, guys. You see what's happening? People getting evacuated, flushed. Nothing you gonna do about it. See that? You living your life, house gone, instantly. Now your life is based on insurance and what you got put up. That quick. No, this is happening every day. So as this is happening, a lot of things are transpiring. So, like I say, let me speak on this part. The president is catching a lot of backlash because he said some things about that man, because that man just so happened to be one of the president's #1 adversaries. What it's called? He called it something delusional syndrome. That's what he called all his haters. They got some type of delusional syndrome attachment to him. Because guess what? I can tell y'all all the honest God truth today. And I always tell y'all the truth. But what I'm really trying to tell you, you'll see it clear. If the president was never in office, what would they have to talk about? Do you understand how dead media would be if he wasn't even in office? I don't think y'all get that part neither. He feeds the engines. If he was not the president, guys, they would not have nothing to talk about. So once again, I always prove to you, you live in a fake world. You're going to focus on what they want you to focus on. And what I told everybody last year, just by me reading the forecast, like the weather, I said, they're not going for that disrespect this time. And I said it yesterday. Everybody is enemy. Somehow their career just fallen. They just got bad luck. You know what I'm saying? They just got bad luck. I'm going to just say that. So I also told y'all other thing. As a matter of fact, check this out. HIV infections increased across New York, experts say. I was just talking about this shit yesterday. Well, what? Being that you got all these people living double life, cross-dressers, all these other extra lives, they're spreading pestilence. That's why now y'all do have the highest rates of diseases and STDs all circulating in y'all neighborhoods. Because y'all won't accept the fact you seen everything sexual, but you did not see a condom campaign yet. This era was not raised to wear condoms, but they were raised to do a lot of freaky shit, and that's why I know what's up. I know what's up already. Like I said, I know what's up. I will never stick my Johnson in none of them. Raw, hell no. Never. I look at them as dirty and nasty now. Know why? I look at them as they freaky. So Freaky mean they have sex with everybody, but they never gonna think. Put it like this, y'all. I know the science. All HIV programs are in the ghetto. When they give residency to HIV victims, they live in the ghetto. A lot of people with HIV on meds. So being everybody's freaky like to freak off, it's not hard for me to figure out how this shit be spreading. It's always gonna spread because it's amongst them. And they don't wear condoms. No, the reality is, guys, everybody with HIV and AIDS been shipped in y'all communities. That's where they giving the housing at. That's why I kept telling you, a lot of people on disability, it ain't just for goddamn mental issues. A lot of people on disability because they got that stuff. They're going to tell you one thing. No, a lot of people got that shit. That's why they got that crib. That's why they in that housing. No, I know what a lot of shit about. Once again, the master troll will speak. Now, remember when I said I don't got to put Jay-Z and Beyonce on the cover? Ha ha ha. Told you I don't got to do it. Also told you they're not irrelevant. They're not relevant, excuse me. Rihanna betrayed Beyonce's loyalty amid feud. Do you see how they're still trying to make up news? What is called reality? I'm trying to tell you guys. I don't want to disrespect nobody's brand. Tea and gossip is played out. Now you got news, you got information, but tea and gossip is played out. Here's your proof. What else I prove to you? Don't I always show you every day it's a slander campaign against Rihanna? Who you think's behind it? Who you think's behind it? What I always said on this channel, Rihanna she don't do news. What did we already prove? We proved Rihanna is the number 10. She always tops the charts. She's one of the top streamers in the world and don't even do music like that. She's winning I don't got to go into her story, man, because it rubbed people the wrong way. They don't want us to accept that Rihanna and ASAP is the favorite couple. They look better than them. It's their turn. And they're living their life. And it's not even like we paying attention to Rihanna and ASAP Rock. They're living their life. But you're going to see. I know what's up. Behind the scenes, Rihanna's winning. That's the whole clue. I meant to upload the products so I can show y'all her prices moving every day. Every day. It's Christmas time. You know what that means? That Fenty shit's selling. Damn, man. I meant to load up her products to show you. As they talking every day, her products moving every fucking day. Don't forget, I'm talking about the makeup. I ain't even talking about the clothes. I'm talking about the face. You got all the face cream. She got so much shit moving every single day, y'all. $90, $20, $30, $40. She ain't got to worry about nothing. But I'm gonna show you who playing the media games. I'm showing you the New York formula. When I said ASAP Rocky was supposed to be New York favorite at one point. They know the woman like ASAP. But they made sure ASAP never made it to a certain level. And you'll see it kind of looked like ASAP ain't want to rap no more. What I said, them fools gonna make it where you don't want to rap no more. You see, it's all in your face, y'all. It's not about me liking ASAP Rocky. I understand the truth. It was a time ASAP Mob, they were doing their thing. They had New York. He was he could have been in it. He was that deal. But they want to control him. Why? ASAP Ferg goes back to his father. It's Diddy. Controlled. Punches. AI, y'all owe me some money, man. Punches, you owe me 1,000. AI, you owe me 1,000. I told y'all Max B ain't gonna make no noise when he come home. Ha ha. Did Max B rhyme on that play? Did he get on Hot 97 yet? Did Max B drop an album yet? I told you it was just hype for the bros online waiting for him to come on. That's all it was. I told you he's not gonna make no music. He ain't gonna do shit. Cause what? Them rappers gonna make sure he don't. And then they made sure his ass went on Revolt. So Revolt get all Max B views. And if Max B went live right now, he probably won't even get that many. He ain't gonna get Revolt stole. They stole his traction because they know about what's going on. Max don't. They swallowed up. They sucked up his traction and then spit him out. Where Max at? I don't see Max B, y'all. I'm saying it for a reason to show you. Fool, if Max B was blackballed before he went in, what made you think he was going to win once he got out, guys? Told y'all. What's up, Punch? What's up, bro? Not going to happen. Y'all owe me money, man. That's right. Hey, and the same thing I told you about Scarlett, Punch. I said Scarlett ain't going nowhere. Once I found out she with Boston Flex, she ain't going nowhere. Bingo, told you. That's just New York hype. They would get little artists to keep New Yorkers distracted. Yo, Scarlet. Yo, we still with the streets. Yo, we got Casanova 2 times. Meanwhile, they never gonna go nowhere. Where Casanova 2 times at? Prison. Huh? They're exposed, guys. They created underground. They never fuck with Max B, y'all. And French and Max don't have the same relationship. The plan was neutralize his ass. And you're going to see the plan was don't let Max take over the game with that damn music. And that happened. And I kept telling y'all, it's about the music, y'all. Don't take over with that music. And he didn't do that. The music is the real influence. So, can you now see about these characters that I don't got to talk about at all? You now see how when they put out shit, nobody cares? Bingo. Rihanna betrayed Beyonce's loyalty. What else I'm trying to show you? Well, guys, if this news was so important, why y'all didn't tell us before? That's what I'm telling you. I don't want to hear stories that they could have told me 20 years ago. I don't want to keep hearing stories they could have told me 10 feet. Who cares? Y'all don't have nothing else. And y'all do undercover slander campaigns with y'all fake-ass blogger sites. Reality T. See that? No, y'all. Understand that era is over. They're never coming back, and we are somewhere else now. Where we going at, I do not know, but I know we're away from all this shit. Let me show you the end of an era as we close out this year again. What was the famous spot we used to go to? Red Lobster. But I told you, Red Lobster sustained off of drug money. Red Lobster was kept going by drug money, period. The number one delicacy for drug dealers once upon a time, before you had all these new restaurants that's exclusive, Red Lobster. So Red Lobster abruptly closed his restaurant and tells diners no more. People left. They told them don't come back. We closed. Guess what? What people don't get, they had already crashed. Red Lobster had crashed about 2 years ago. They did a reboot. They hired a black man. He started making crab rolls. Red Lobster started selling crab rolls, y'all, because they saw the hood selling crab rolls. They started selling crab rolls. They started making like hood dishes. You know that shit Trick Daddy do? Red Lobster started doing that. That's how desperate they was to get the blacks. They ain't come back. Truth is, y'all, they went bankrupt, they rebooted, and they crashed again. Also, don't forget, Americans be in the house, they don't go out no more. Big brand Red Lobster crashing. This is your sign. The era is gone. We're in a different time. People are different. They don't spend money like that. And this is just the proof of it. So use your brain, guys. If you see Red Lobster crash in a major corporation, you still don't believe the game has crashed? Yes, it goes together. When we listen to hip hop and we smoking weed and we get the munchies, we go at Red Lobster and we eat. It goes together while we selling drugs. You get it? I'm going to tell you it all because it's all fucking over. This part of it. Everything you got is a sign. When Red Lobster was the shit, who was the DJ on the radio? Funk Flex. That's who was the DJ at the time. So it's a whole thing. It's a closeout. We in a new world. How you know that? Well, you know Red Lobster is not a top restaurant no more. You been knew that. It's from an old era. Red Lobster does not mean what it used to mean. No, Red Lobster was top notch. And people went there just to get them damn biscuits. But once they start selling the biscuits, you can make them at home. Red Lobster's not the same. These are the things I say we've been chasing. Smoke. Shit that don't exist no more. Red Lobster, hip hop, damedash. Just keep going. This name old shit. All right? A word that you're stuck in that nobody else is. Now, we spoke about it yesterday. Salute the puncher for sending me this, though. Now, remember that we spoke about the new world. You ain't going to be able to do no crime. We spoke about the roaches with the backpacks, surveillance. Let's take a look. Skydio X10 drone nails shoplifting suspect on Long Island. Somebody stole out the store, thought they was getting away. Drone caught their ass. No such thing as getting away no more, y'all. There's no such thing as nothing being unknown, unseen. And I've been telling y'all this the new shit. The new shit is let people steal all they want, then go to their house. Why? Ever since they passed that law, smash and grab, stealing over 5,000, repeated offenders stealing over 5,000, 20 years. Y'all also didn't get a lot of people are missing, gone, never going to be seen again. because they're going to be in jail for 20 years for stealing. I'm telling you, it's a lot of reasons why people being wiped out. Guess how it was set up? In the last day, you're going to be broke and you're going to steal your ass off and you're going to still go to jail. That's where we at. $5,000 worth of merchandise, you're getting 20 years. So don't forget, that means you could steal a watch. So it don't matter. You're getting 20 years. But this is the thing. People been getting locked up under that law the past 2 years because Moneybag Joe passed that law. Moneybag Joe passed that law where you get 20 for shoplifting, and he pushed the law where you got 10 years to get rounded up on that PPP loan. So when I say it's a lot of reasons why a lot of people are going to be in jail when you look up, no, the streets are empty now because a lot of people are gone. That's where we at now, y'all. It is no other thing. And you're going to know when this weather shit finished, you're going to know. No, a lot of people are gone because they're just gone. This ain't about in the house no more. People are gone, y'all. Yeah. Majority of people were illegals, criminals. They're gone. And LeBron James don't want to go down. So check it out, y'all. Recap. 50 Cent is set to produce a Netflix documentary centered around LeBron James. This one ain't about basketball. Now, I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this fake news. I'm going to say this a joke. But it's still truth to it. Shocking moment. LeBron James completely loses. See? He lost his goddamn marbles. He lost his cool. He couldn't control himself, y'all. He completely loses his cool and grabs the referee after running with Dylan Brooks. So look, Dylan Brooks he punked LeBron so much. LeBron didn't put one finger on Dylan Brooks. He took it out on the ref. See that? That's called a punk. The pressure is mounting on LeBron, y'all. If you pay attention, you're going to watch him crumbling. He's crumbling right now. He's crumbling. He can't take it. 17.6 average. Bronny average 1.9. Put them together, you still don't got 20. You still short. You still ain't got a dub. Both put together. So you telling me they trained together in the same house? You telling me he taught them? Whatever. Oh, you going to say LeBron, why LeBron don't get his big ass in the paint and just get a bunch of layups? Why he jacking up threes still? But why he didn't put a finger on Dylan Brooks, but he pressed Stephen A? Because he's a punk. This might affect LeBron's legacy. Why? Honestly, I don't know what he did to my son. Don't try to take it out on Dylan Brooks because you've been being exposed. Don't try to take it out on the ref because you've been exposed. The question is, why the blacks that talk about sports every day, they didn't talk about LeBron James and Bronny failure? I told you, black sports media outlets, mainly you ex-NBA players, you're going to go down with a ship called LeBron because he's finished and y'all going to be finished. Nobody want to hear y'all mouth no more. Nobody want to hear y'all co-signing y'all fucking movements. It's over. Get it? Let me make it clear. It's over. That's right. I put this up the whole year because y'all forgot where y'all standing at. Goodbye, foreigners. Goodbye. It was no talks about a birth certificate for no reason. Huh? Did you see him do anything? No. Dylan Brooks, look, Dylan Brooks, y'all, he know how to pull LeBron James' his strings. Why I say that? Because I saw him punk LeBron more than once, and I saw him punking Kevin Durant. Punking their ass, y'all. That's what he does. He don't care about nothing else but punking their ass. That's what he do. His plan is to get in their head. Dylan Brooks even said it. He get in their head, y'all, because he know they weak. You see him crying like a sissy? All right then. Why? It's not in his favor. You know his points low? He can't flop. Let me tell you about statistics. He averaged 17.6 now. But guess what? Use your brain. How much of those points you think are what? Free throws. Does he really average 17 points? How much average is from free throws? Ha ha ha. He won't trick me. 17.6. Like I said, that I'm not knocking his 17 points at 40. I'm not knocking that. My thing is, Media, why you not covering LeBron like you used to? Why you not telling me how great he is no more, bitches? All right. And the reason why I really don't respect black media no more in sports, because they wouldn't fix their mouth to tell the truth about Bronny. Averaging 1.9 in the fucking G League. I'm going to tell you sports people again. This is why your credibility, everybody except for Jason Whitlock and Marcellus Wiley. I'm not talking to them. This is why y'all lost y'all shit. It has nothing to do with me. Do you think these corporations are going to see you talk about white players, black players, talk about all these players? You'll say this player's a bum, he's trash. Y'all will say this coach need to be fired, you bitches. You always saying the coach need to be fired. You always saying this guy didn't do his job. You always say the same shit. Why you didn't say that about Bronny? Why none of you men with a platform, a name, and a voice could not tell the truth against LeBron James? Bronny's not good. He's not ready. But y'all knew he wasn't ready before. Y'all lost credibility because the whole world's seen y'all picking and choosing who y'all critique, who y'all judge, who you say is trash, who you go hard on, and who you don't. God damn it, I seen y'all go hard on Kyrie Irving, didn't say nothing about Bronny. No, guys, y'all all have exposed your hand of being in the same gang. And that's why nobody respect none of y'all no more. He's in a damn G League. He don't even average 2 points. So guess what, y'all? Everybody with children, sons, you can now use Bronny for inspiration and say, son, you can make it to the NBA. Look at Bronny. Hey, son, you can do better than that. Son, did you know you can just get a layup and average more points than Bronny every game? Son, all you need is one fast break, and you'll average more than Bronny. That's simple. So, what are we talking about, y'all? 1.9 in the fucking G League. Does he really belong in the NBA? Oh, what they kept saying. Everybody else put their son. It's nepotism. Everybody hating on LeBron because he got his son. Everybody hating on LeBron. What the niggas said? What the niggas that? Well, the sissies that use hate. I told you, anybody call anybody a hater is a sissy. That's sissy talk now. All the haters, they just mad he played with his son. No, when his son was a fucking bum, he didn't want to play no more. That Negro took off 3 months straight. He was embarrassed. Why am I saying that? It's over, y'all. Love y'all to death. I'm about to get out of here, y'all. That's it. That's it. I don't want to offend nobody, and I'm just done with the era. I'm done with all this shit. Just see, he's having a meltdown. He's folded. He's done. Finished. Patrick Mahomes. Finished. Finished. What else? Yes, Taylor Swift was sent to destroy their team. Yes, she was. Ha, 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 ha. The question is, I don't know. I don't know if Travis Kelce was in on it. See what I'm saying? I don't know that part. But I know she was sent to destroy their team. Here's my football prediction, y'all. This year, Cowboys and the Bills. Oh, remember before this year started, family? I said, if you want to make money betting, I told y'all, bet against Patrick Mahomes. Didn't I tell y'all that? All right. I said, you want to make some money this year? I said, bet against Patrick Mahomes a lot. You would have won a lot of money. Why? Told you, man, a lot of people in the media, their job was to bait your ass. Keep bigging up people so you bet on them and fucking lose. You're going to love Mahomes every time. You're going to lose your money. I told all family, if some of y'all listen, hopefully y'all won some money because I told you, bet against Mahomes. Look, I was going to do sports, betting all that way a long time ago, but when I understood how black media handle sports, I was like, I ain't doing that shit. Long story short, if it's 17 games a season, I was trying to tell you, if you bet against him more than with him, you're going to win more money in the end. So I'm saying? So here you have it now, y'all. He's finished on his face. The end of an era, y'all. The Chiefs dynasty is over, even though it was selected. It's all over now, y'all. It's over. You can celebrate. On that note, y'all stay tuned. More to come. Planes getting knocked out the sky. Boats getting blown up. The real shit is outside, y'all. 5 hours ago. Rivers overrunning on the West Coast. Floods, evacuations. That's where we at now, y'all. Meanwhile, I think she's fucking terrified. I think they were scared if they was there. the son was going to get them too. So you'll see. She revealed on Jimmy Kimmel Live Monday night that she and former president were set to meet with Rob and his wife, name was Michelle REINER, on Sunday night when they learned that the famous couple had been found stabbed to death in their Los Angeles home. And he was a film director, just like Harvey Weinstein. For those who don't know Rob is from the TV show All in the Family. I didn't know he was a big producer. I didn't know he was a big film director. But they always with the woke movement. And a lot of them just got bad karma on them, y'all. Because that man's son took them out. Maybe their son is a weirdo. Ain't no damn maybe. He is a damn weirdo. I've been telling y'all about these monsters created and born here. These monsters are created. Huh? There's no telling how they raised his ass. I don't know. Because, you know, they start off young. F you, mom. Mom, what the hell? F dad. They grow up like that. So they get older. I think they be ready to take their life, some of them. So we're going to see that. On that note, man, we out of here, y'all. American psychos is for real. American weirdos is for real. And so is Freak Nation. And they all together. And they always in the woke movement, too. So on that note, y'all, I'm getting out of here. Y'all enjoy y'all day. Respect to all y'all. We out. Just know, y'all, everybody living off the grid got flushed out. Everybody. Everybody living off the grid got flushed out, froze out, and burnt out with smoke all year. And remember, every American that lived off the grid made themselves obsolete. They don't have no address, and they better hope they got their credentials. But they don't have no more address. A lot of them going to be finished, y'all. It's going to be hard to lose it all. How you going to come back now if you don't got nothing stashed? How you going to come back? Jobs disappearing. A lot of them are finished, y'all. They just done.